Okay. Today we're gonna talk about stretching your upper body. Okay. A lot of you guys sit at a desk all day and you're doing this, and then you start doing this, or you're stressed out because people got you messed up at work and you're doing this. Okay. We are going to relieve all those tensions, aches, and pains, all of them stress knots, real quick. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes. That's all you need. Even if you can't do it throughout the day, do it when you wake up or do it, before you go to sleep. Just so you're not going to sleep as a stress knot in itself and then expecting your body to be rejuvenated when you wake up. It ain't going to work that way. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to grab a resistance band. Light resistance bands. Because what we're going to do is you're going to throw that thing over your shoulder and you are going to stick your thumb in. So you're pulling on resistance. We're stretching out these tricep muscles as well as your rear delts. So we're pulling so we can feel the stretch, especially like you're gonna feel it right here. It's gonna feel so good, but you're pulling, right? You can either put your whole hand on there for full resistance or control resistance with the thumb, okay? Same thing. Up top, either full withhold or just the thumb. Okay, make sure that you're taking deep breaths. Y'all know my thing. You know my thing. If you are not breathing, you are dying. Make sure you're taking deep breaths because you want to make sure that those muscles are receiving the oxygen they need to lengthen, also to get to those stress knots. So just pull and breathe. And if you're feeling a little spicy, you can tighten it up by rolling down at the bottom and going back up and giving it more of a tug, more resistance. That's why I like using the towel. I like using the band instead of the towel, because with the towel, yeah, it's longer and you can hold a little bit, but you don't get to bounce if you're trying to get that real good stretching. Also, you don't get to control the resistance. It's just staying stagnant. So this is why I personally like doing it this way. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay, stick your thumb or grab with your hand. Stick your thumb or grab with your hand. I'm a thumb girl. Don't judge me, okay? So pulling. Okay, getting that stretch right in your triceps and the side and your rear delts. Oh my gosh, this feels lovely, especially after having back day and chest and shoulders yesterday. So always stretch out after your workout. Guys, always stretch out after your workout, okay? Now, second exercise we're going to do with the band, your hands are going to be in, okay? You are sticking your thumbs right here just so the band isn't rolling down your arms, okay? You're going to bring your arms above your head, and this is when you get to play peekaboo, okay? Stick your head in between and push back. Push them shoulders back. Don't let them come up though. Drop your shoulders and push them back. You should feel your shoulder blades in the back touching just a tad bit. And take your deep breaths. Remember, everything is a 5 deep count. So you see my shoulders just dropping? It's because they're getting fully relaxed. All right. Now we can put the band down. You no longer need it. You can grab your mat, a pillow, whatever. And if you're at home, you can do this on the sofa, bench, chair. If you're at work, you can still do it on a chair, bench. It depends on how dirty you're trying to get, or what you do. But if you want to wait till you're home to do it, I would prefer that. Okay. You are going to put your arms straight in front of you. Okay. And then you're going to bring your elbows right to the edge. Okay, see how my elbows are off of it, right to the edge. I'm pushing my hip back, and I'm letting my head play peekaboo once again. Okay, once again, 5 count. And if you're feeling a little spicy, put your elbows on the platform, sofa, bench, whatever, and you're gonna take your hands, you're gonna interlock them like this, and stick them behind your head. So you're once again getting a tricep, shoulder, rear delts, and a neck stretch in. Oh my gosh, this feels lovely. Don't get me wrong, stretching sometimes can, one, feel uncomfortable, but two, feel like a force. It can hurt sometimes, but that's because your muscles have been shortened for a long period of time. So they need to be lengthened so they can fully recover. Okay. Now, my favorite thing to do, especially like if I'm having a little crink in my neck or a little tension in my neck, I like to stick my hand in a door jamb or underneath the bed, depending on where I am, and I pull away, like letting my shoulder go across and pull away. Now, how I'm going to show you is using my anchor point, okay? I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me a little better. My fingers, say this is the door jamb, my fingers are in the door jamb, and I'm putting my feet together, and I'm letting my hip drop a little bit. And you're gonna feel this relief just come from right here all the way down, and then pull yourself back up. So, biggest thing, inhale. And come up. You don't want to do this too many times, and you don't want to just drop your body, okay? Keep yourself controlled. One more time. Now, if you were to do it with being underneath your bed, if you really have and you still feel like that crink in your neck, stick your fingers underneath your bed. Same thing, feet are together, and you're pulling and letting the head fall away from where the bed is. So you're pulling, you're sticking your hand underneath, and you're pulling. You can let your hip drop out a little bit, but don't let it drop out too much, because then you're going to start stretching out this point, which can either be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you worked out that day. So first thing, stick your hand underneath, palms are facing away from you, dropping the head and pull. Okay, you know how like sometimes when you're stretching your neck, you go like this and you can immediately feel it? Putting your hand there with some resistance to pull away from it, you're going to feel your neck muscle go. I wish I can show you guys. I wish I had a way to show you guys. All right. So, next thing you are going to do. My shoulder is feeling great. I hope you guys are feeling good too. Next thing you're going to do child's pose with the needle and thread motion, which means you're going to get down in child's pose. Okay? Sticking your butt back, relaxing your toes, let your feet be relaxed, butt be relaxed, crown be relaxed. Take 3 deep breaths here. And now you are going to stick your hand underneath your armpit and get that shoulder to the ground. Now, if your butt comes up like this because you have your shoulder to the ground, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You're just going to notice a progression when you're able to actually sit a little bit more. So this is why I keep saying stretch every day. Because when you stretch every day, you'll start to notice little progresses in your body. Come back in the middle. Once again, 3 breaths. Good, and now you're going to go in on the other side, on the opposite side. Let that shoulder hit the ground. Right now, my shoulders are super tight after yesterday's workout, so Okay. Now, if you don't have time or feel like you don't want to get down on the ground, being on your knees is too much, you can actually still do it on the wall. And what I mean by that is still doing the same motion. So you're going to stick your hands right out in front of you, push your butt back, drop your head, and do the same. Okay? Still a child's pose, it's just standing up. Okay? And you can still do the needle and thread with the wall. So coming in, letting the shoulder hit, arm is straight, and coming back out. Doing the same thing. Shoulder straight, and coming back out. Okay? So just take 5-10 minutes to yourself because you're not going to regret it at the end. You're actually going to feel more relaxed. Even though you felt tight, you're going to feel more relaxed. And then tomorrow morning, you're going to feel even better because you did this right before you went to sleep or when you started your day. Don't forget to take care of you. You don't know when your time is going to be done. You don't know when you will lose this privilege. So take advantage of the luxury you have of being here today. See you guys soon.